The woman looks like she's visiting her boyfriend in prison, but in reality, she was secretly handing him a SIM card hidden in her manicure. SIM cards can be sold for a high price in prison, and Jack easily made $5,000 from the sale, but he spent it all on Play-Doh, because it was the most important part of his escape plan. When it was time for yard work, Jack deliberately put a stone in the lawnmower, successfully shot through the glass of the doctor's car. The doctor was frustrated, realizing that his old '72 model car would be difficult to repair. A prisoner on the sideline said he would fix the car before he was imprisoned. He was a senior automobile mechanic. In the face of free repairs, the doctor agreed. However, unbeknownst to the doctor, this inmate was actually Jack's accomplice. As the guards prepare to take Matt out, he fakes an asthma attack. He coughed frantically and hugged the prison guard. Then he reproduced the outline of the key in Play-Doh. When he got outside, Matt did a full inspection of the car. Seemingly working on his car, he's actually looking for the perfect hiding place. When everything was ready, Jack dumped a batch of hallucinogenic mushrooms into today's lunch when everyone wasn't looking. He gave Matt a wink to signal that the operation was ready to begin. Matt then approached a guard and requested to be taken to the infirmary for N4, voluntarily putting on handcuffs to go there. As the inmates ate their lunch, they all started hallucinating. They started to go crazy. Even the staff working in the cafeteria were affected. Seeing this, Jack picked up a small knife and pretended he was poisoned too, cutting his own palm. The guard, seeing what happened, quickly took him to the infirmary as well. As the effects of the mushrooms began to take effect, the cafeteria was a complete mess. The nurse received instructions and led all the guards to the scene in a hurry. Matt looked through the window and saw that the doctor had been dragged over to help, so he quickly got out his tools and pried the doctor's handcuffs off. They took liquid nitrogen from the bedside and sprayed it to lower the temperature of the door locks, and successfully disabled it to open the door automatically. By now, the corridor was empty. They quietly moved to the main entrance and took out a soap-carved key prepared in advance to open the door and make their escape. However, after fiddling with the lock for a while, Matt realizes that it won't open. He realized the soap was too soft, not hard enough to open the door. If he pushed too hard, the key will break. This left them in a dilemma. At that moment, the sound of the guards' voices came from behind them. Jack realized they were running out of time and decided to sacrifice himself by distracting the guards, giving Matt a chance to escape. And sure enough, his sacrifice worked. When he looked back, Matt was already out the door. Matt used his dexterity to avoid the cops. Then he approached the doctor's car. He deftly opened the trunk and climbed in without hesitation. The inmates of the restaurant were diagnosed by the doctor, and it was determined that it was the result of hallucinogenic mushrooms. Just need to wait a few moments and eat a little orange slices will be able to return to normal. Afterward, the doctor returned to his car with his luggage. But here's the strange thing. When he opened the trunk was empty. After passing through a thorough inspection at the gate by the guards, the car successfully left the premises, and no one could figure out where was Matt at this moment.